position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So South Carolina's offense will be first on the attack. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. To throw, it's Sellers. The sweet feet buy a little time. Crosses to 30. Oh, he's got some space. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
I am impressed with the physicality we're seeing up front by this offensive line. Playing on the road, they knew they wanted to get the run game established, and they are doing just that. They're not just getting 3-4 yards a pop. They are gashing this defense.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Bennett. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. They'll give it to the back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
A lot of times on second down, you're thinking pass, especially second maybe a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easy.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The play action fake. Pressure coming. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So LSU's offense will go to work for the first time today. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Anderson. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Guys, we talk about games that just somehow get away from you. I don't think there was a better example last year than that classic between LSU and South Carolina, in which the Gamecocks did every single thing except finish.
Well, they got out to an early start, but they didn't get a lot of help from the referees, that's for sure. Some very questionable calls in that game. At the end of the day, though, good teams find ways to win games. Garrett Nussmeier and LSU pulled it out.
They did find a way to pull it out, but how about what this game could have meant for South Carolina? Like, they could have been in the college football playoff, and you talk about the refs, they were awful. I mean, the INT returned to the house, but we accidentally touched the quarterback or breathed on him. Some bad breaks, and South Carolina is not forgetting.
Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Hauls it in. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Here's a heat. Slithers into space. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack, but just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Trying to set up the screen. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. And the Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air. It's Sellers. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Right down the middle. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Under fire. Looking to scramble. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Pocket breaking down. Got his man in the middle. Oh, they knock it free. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Quick release on the RPO. All right, guys, let's talk LSU. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. Four-star defensive lineman gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
The Tigers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air, it's Sellers. Now he's going to break the pocket. Escapes the pressure to his right.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Turning it on. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Well, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Bully ball on third and short. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And they did tack on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving a chain down to the 34. LSU right back to the line. Think about when Garrett Nussmeier goes into the quarterback room at LSU and there are giant murals of Joe Burrow and Jaden Daniels. Heisman winners. Jesse, that's some pressure. But, man, if he can cut down on the turnovers, he might join them.
Yeah, there's no question about it, Reese. This guy has a lot of talent. I really also just appreciate the fact that he stayed put at LSU. In an era of college football where especially quarterbacks are transferring 2, 3, 4 times, naming off those guys you just did, it would have been so easy for Nussmeier to try to find another opportunity somewhere else. He believes LSU is the best situation for him to win a national championship and get him off to the NFL.
Grab near the marker, it's sharp. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. finds the tight end. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give them a first down. Gets the back moving. To the air on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. He's got an open man, and he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
There's the pressure. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. That will be enough to move the chains and get them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Setting up the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They're working that left side. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. The quick out. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the mark. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Here comes the heat. Ball's out. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Great place to start for this offense.
Man, what a big-time play for this defense. Backed up, they come after the quarterback, and they get a hit, and it's a physical one. Get the football out, and man, do they set their offense up with great field position inside the 10-yard.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Going for 6. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Give to the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Might as well give it to him again. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Free kick out of
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to run it. On the move at the 30. They finally corral him, and he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Rushes on him.
Oh, come on, bro.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Gamecocks are on the move. Quarterback making checks. Quick pass on the fly motion. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Flushed out of the pocket. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the big fella.
Man, wow, what a catch by the big fella. And when he's not open, he's open. So nice to have a big target that can make those type of catches. I imagine he'll keep throwing him the football.
Got his man downfield. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Buying some time as he moves left. Bust through behind his pad. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Bringing the heat. Now improvising. And they fail to hook up on third down.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. Thrown incomplete on third down. So the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
Under fire. Got enough space. Touchdown, South Carolina. And they take it in for 6 more points.
This This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They go to the ground. He breaks a tackle. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Fires to the wideout. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Anderson. Creates a little space. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Oh, they're after him. It's on target and complete. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tiger.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Auburn is ahead early in Jordan-Hare, but that's not exactly Bo Jackson out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over Georgia. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Starting to feel a little pressure. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today, but one bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position. And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting the drive with a 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout.
Touchdown, LSU! That's the way you finish a drive.
So dumb, bro.
Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And they had the extra point to finish the drive. And he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. The give to the running back from the shotgun. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Let's see what they do on third down. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Makes the grab on the left. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Durham. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. The handoff as they run the counter play here. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So now it's second and long. Quick release by the QB. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Looking to help the kicker out on third down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Anderson. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really depend on.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that...
Picked off! That's number 15 on the year. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. And the offense suddenly, with an opportunity it couldn't have expected, with a 1st and goal after the pick. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Trying to find the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, LSU!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Handoff from the gun. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Trying to keep this drive alive. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Nope.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Pressure coming. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. On 4th down, trying to find his man. On the run, deep down the right side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Out of the gun, the inside give. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Wants to adjust the pattern. Gives it on the option. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. He's going to take off. And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Here's a heat. Can't get him to the ground. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Gamecocks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Under fire. Touchdown Gamecocks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
They got the touchdown they needed. Now trailing by a field goal, they'll line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. All right, this game just got tighter, and you just don't want to make a mistake here, David.
Especially in the 4th quarter. Remember, you're still leading this ball game. You're still going to execute the same way, Palmer. Don't get frantic.
Don't get frantic, but I would like to see them stay aggressive, too. You put a touchdown up on the board here, and this goes back to being a 2-possession game.
Pulls and fires complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Pocket breaking down. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's the pressure. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. And the Gamecocks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's